Hello and welcome to our latest Gemini Rogues video. We have got something different. It's an object 430 2. It's Russian and it's T9 and it's medium. Forgot about it's medium. Got some games. Killers 05. Come on, say something. Help me out.
Well, historically, it didn't really exist.
Was it not real?
No. They had a bit of success designing the Object 416, which is its predecessor in game, and they carried on with this design, but they just decided it wasn't really working. So it was about 1953. This was about March 1953. So they made plans, but they never actually followed them through. So there's no real historical pictures or background you can get on this tank. So
no historical pictures?
No, none at all.
No blueprints?
No. Well, there would be blueprints, but they never followed them through.
So yeah. True.
So we're just going to go straight into it, and straight into
We're going to go straight into this game then.
So straight away, the gun I'm using is the 100mm M63 gun, which is slightly different and less penetration than what supposedly is the top package on it. And I prefer this for a few reasons.
Yeah.
A, you're only losing 19 pen.
Is that good?
It's not brilliant, but you've lost 19 pen. But what you do get is the exact same heat round. So you still get the 330mm penetration you get from an heat round you do with the other gun. Yeah, they're both 100mm guns, just variants. But what this does have is a quicker fire rate and a faster aim time. So instead of 2.9 second aim time, it's 2.3, which does help. And a slight increase in rate of fire. I think it's from 7.5 to 7.89. So there is advantage. You lose 90mm penetration with a standard round, but I mean the standard round's 219 is not great. I mean we all know the EAT 54. That's what it fires. The T54, you fire EAT constantly because the penetration's not great. Object 430 is pretty much the same gun. You fire and EAT a lot because 200mm penetration is not always good enough, especially when this is tier 9, you're seeing tier 10. So that gives you 320 damage from both your heat round and your AP round. You've got HE as well, which 50 penetration, 420 damage. I just use it for splashing things when I run the nipple twister off or resetting cap. Yeah, you can see it. I'm using a little bit of its spotting advantages. 390 metre view range.
It's not bad.
Only 10 metres less than your Patterns and your Centurions of this world. Yeah, it's not the best looking aesthetically pleasing tank in the world, but it does the job. And you can see it straight away. It's a bit of an issue you always have with this tank. 4 degrees of gun depression. Rear mounted turrets, we all know the problems you get with rear mounted turrets. There's no way around getting gun depression when you've got a whole tank in front of your gun.
What about elevation? It's got loads in it.
No, not really. It's about 16, 14, 16, something like that. So it's not exactly able to lift its gun high either. So you've got to take that into consideration when you're playing this game. You've got a scope of an angle to shoot at.
Do we need to fast forward this? You're not doing it.
No, we can talk about tank and then we can talk more about gameplay once it all kicks in. Okay. The other problem with the tank, 180 degree turret traverse.
Yeah, we just saw that.
Yeah, it's not going all the way around.
Was that maximum then?
It's
what you just did?
All weight at right angle, full right angle to your left. That's it. There's no other way around it. It has got a little bit of mobility to counteract that way. I mean, you can see here now it spins on its axis quite quick. There. You can see that aim time 2.3. Imagine 2.9.
Oh, it's quite accurate for Russian, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing is, it's a pretty good gun. You don't expect this. It's the same with the view range. You don't expect these Russian tanks to have fantastic view range, and it just has. He's decided to use his repair kit this time. We're worth a go. It's a 0.36 dispersion on the gun, so it's not brilliant, but it's not bad. It's livable. You can see it straight away.
Far away was it?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not your traditional IS gun you kind of get where it's like, and it's just aim at the tank and hope you hit a weak spot just because you've hit it. Yeah, you're not aiming for
252 can't hit out even when it's close, man.
Yeah, and what it has got is that 7.89 rounds per minute we've already mentioned, the fire rate. And doing that 320 damage, that gives you the highest DPM of the tier 9 mediums, 2,800, which is not to be sniffed at. Don't get me wrong, it's not putting big holes in. 320 is not big holes, but it's not bad. I mean, you're talking only got the Cent doing 400, well 390 if you want to call it, in the left prototype. 320 is not bad. And the amount of fire it gets through, I mean, I know the penetration, we said it again, is not great, just 200 or 201, I'm doing it a disservice, but it's, look at this, some nice tier 7 stuff feast on. The tank kind of works itself for you, in that all its armour's frontally mounted, and the fact that your turret only spins 180 degrees, it naturally means that you use that whole armour. Always. I mean, you can take a shot. Your lower plate's tragically weak. I mean, it's near enough the same tank as a T54, but you've got lower armour on your lower hull. It's not as strong as a T54, but it has got a stronger turret. The turret is mammothly strong, 248mm, and you can see it's domed too well as well. So straight as on face, and look at that fire rate. You can see how quick this can But I mean, that's just standard shells. Not
Was
to
he
fire any heat rounds yet. No, it pushed all the way down there. But we've managed to. What we've done there is we've waited. We've kind of held us ground. We've waited for them to get in some kind of position where they think they were fighting a standing battle with our heavy tanks, and then we're moving in from side. I've got another medium tank who's done exactly the same as me to my right hand side. Probably not as effective because I'm a tier 9 tank. I mean, it's been a slow start to the game, but we've got 8 shots in already. 2 kills, tracking shot as well. We've got in there.
No, it's not bad so far.
You see, mobility, 55 kilometres top speed. I'll tell you about that now. And it does drive around.
Oh, you're getting lucky with these tanks, aren't you?
His ammo rack as well. But we're pretty much similar to him. I've got to be careful now because that medium tank on the enemy team is moving around. But we've turned him. We've done what we needed to do, and now we can probably get ourselves between him and that other medium tank who's up there. He's want to help his guy out. But still, there you go. There's like not one single heat round used yet. Don't get me wrong, you are going to need them, but when you're top tier, tier 9 match, not generally required. It's not a, these AP shells are absolutely, there's that elevation there, just that little movement back there, and it raised the back of the tank up a bit and it dropped the gun drastically, couldn't get it up, so I'm going to leave him now. I'm not really want to fight that guy up an hill, it's not beneficial to me, it don't work to my tank strength. Mobility again here, you can use that. The 432 is a proper stick it in your face and deal with it tank. You can face hug ridiculously well.
Can you do some of that?
You can do it. I don't think we've got it on these videos, but it does work. I mean, it's fantastic side armour as well. Really, like you call it side scraping, but
I thought you were going to face hug him then, man.
No, there's no need to. We can get around him. We've got the manoeuvrability to move around him. Well, there we go again. There's that turret. Is fantastic. The side armour's fantastic.
Fire spray as well.
Yeah. It's a beast tank, this. It's underrated as well. You don't see many on battlefield, but they're absolutely nightmares. If you get this thing straight in front of the IS, he's going to struggle to pen you, unless he can get his gun down onto top hill, which is also not an automatic pen. I'll give you the armour facts now, 120 on your front.
Okay.
It's not bad when you see how slope that is. Look at the slope rate, and not just that, just look at that tank as well. Look how low and sleek it is.
You must have bounced a lot in this game.
Yeah, it's blocking, it's fantastic, it's perfectly angled. It's so underrated, it's unbelievable. You try it in this thing, I mean siders on, it's going in like at an angle, it's quite long, but when it's sleek like this and it's frontally on, it's a pain in the arse to it. You can just aim a shot at the hull and it slides up and it's a turret anyway. I mean, the sides on the hull aren't bad, 80mm. So if you're side scraping, it can be a bit of a, I mean, it's technically reverse side scraping what you're doing in IS3 because of the shape of the tank, well, it is side scraping. But it's beautiful at it because your turret's coming around the corner before you have to get much to the side. 40 on your rear, but what tank's got armour on back? Comes back to that turret we've already mentioned, the sides of the turret alone have got 185mm armour on it. So this is not a turret you can make. Look at that pop. Yeah, it's just deal with it, bro. What are you going to do? There we go again. There's that standard shell, not struggling to pen there.
Yeah, you need to get down.
Now, I'm worried about where I am there, as in relation to.
You're gone.
Yeah. We get Knacker's going up and shooting me turret.
Someone else is shooting, it's not you.
Just there you go. You go down there, pal. I'll pull it down in a minute. 1 and 2 is ammo right. Now we're going to see that problem, but we've got just the right amount of manoeuvrability to get ourselves out of that angle. Yeah.
That was nice.
And he's spinning around after us. If he's trying to get round back, Bob, finish him off. And we're off and running again.
Your guns down.
5 kills, 17 shots in now, reloading again, and the base looks like it's under threat. Every tank going towards his base, so we best get back over there. Can't see artillery being able to handle him on his own. Oh, medium. Oh, it's catch-22. There's only me and a tank destroyer left and an artillery piece. Tank destroyer's got himself surrounded by a light tank. E75's pushing base. There's another heavy over to his right. Oh, he's catch-22 with his.
I'd go for the E75.
Yeah, this fire's point out of it.
He's got more gravy.
He's defended himself and sorted himself out behind us. We ain't going to worry about that anymore. Artillery's gone, base is going, so it's kind of right. Let's go and sort this out now. There's nobody else to do it. Slightly worried about their artillery at this point, but RT30 is heading over that way, so not really got to think that's consideration. Uses view range, but E75 is just as good. Try and go in that lower plate, get back, dodge that shot. See what I mean? This tank is beautiful. Nice movement, rocking forward. I know my reload's far superior to his. I could probably get that shot in. Probably. I mean, this is a damage gun.
Yeah.
That's a damage gun. That's a damage gun, and it's still bang, bang, bang. Right, E75, I'm not messing with him anymore. Let's go and sort that other heavy tank out. We don't want to be bopping around there. Artillery's going to be in a bit of a stone ground for us if we sit there much longer. So we know that guy's over here somewhere. T30 sorted him out. Sweet. It's down to me at T30 against 2 heavy tanks. Don't know what the other heavy tank is at this point. No. Not really checked up on us.
Did you have comms on this?
No comms. You can see there's no flashing up on screen.
Oh, of course.
Just going to try and work with it best I can using command things we've got. Gives me a little bit of time to talk about. You can see the hills are a bit of a pain for it. Oh, we've been spotted. Oh great. Big Japanese heavy.
Oh
To turn out, he sided on for me. Oh, there's that damage coming back to haunt me.
Dear,
I loaded that 8 round, I didn't really need it, it was sided on, but we've got it loading down. A bit of a drama where we try and get his face on now, so we are going to need it. Try and hit that Cupola up top bomb, we don't really need to hit Cupola when we're firing heat. Now I'm going to leave him alone again. That E75 could be coming at me front rear at any point. E75, very mobile tank, he's not going to be struggling to get across this
You don't want him from the rear, man.
So I'd rather tackle him on my own terms rather than come up and trying to fight a Type 4 heavy there, rocking around, because he's going to put big holes in me. So
you're not kidding.
You notice that I drove off right, makes me think that I'm heading that way, then I'm coming back this way because I'm not detected anymore. It's a bit of a gamble, we get spotted again. E75's probably gone another way to try and cut me off, so I bought myself a little bit of time. It's turned him round again, can't get my gun down again there. Wow, I just managed to get one into him there. T30's capping, I'm just going to try and help this guy out before this, I mean, he's not really going to get there very quick is he in that Japanese heavy, but at this moment I've got the advantage that he's trying to get towards that cap to defend it, so he's shown me all his weak spots. I'm not going to struggle to pen. If I miss where I'm aiming, I'm still going to go in with this gun. We take a bit of a gamble here, we miss. I got the 8 points left there, banging his lower plate. I don't want him to touch me, I don't want him to touch me, I got me. He didn't really do much damage. I've got his side now, and he bounces, it's just too easy. He's rocked me up the rock there, and it just lifted me up enough just to hit him in turret rather than side. There we go, we finish him off. Don't know where that E75 is at this point now.
Got away with that, man, didn't you?
And luckily, you should just cap out now. A minute and a half should be. Ooh! There he gets a shot straight into my lower plate there, and he ducks down. Perfect wrinkle. We hit that Cupola on top. No. If I'd have known he was coming all the way out there, he'd perfectly defended himself, but he's come out. And the T30's come out of the cap. Oh, no! Stay there. We've still got his damage gun. Right, I'm going to try and tell this T30 now to get to the hill to my left-hand side. He'll have perfect shots. I'm just going to try and pin this E75 here. Right, spotting him again. He's still there.
Yeah.
Right, go up there, get some shots on him. Perfect shot, straight on his side, no worries. He's coming straight for me. He's coming straight
towards you, man.
Yeah. He's kind of like removed the option of shooting him in his weak spot, E75. He's got his lower plate covered. And I'm not really going to be able to pick that Cupola off with a damaged gun. So, just, alright, I'll go flank him around. I'll try and get the shots in from the side. You go and keep him.
Should have sent him a postcard, man.
So that's that now. Right, just hang there, pal, while I get round there. You just keep him up. I'll be there in a minute. Sort of
just wait. Just don't get yourself killed. Just hang back.
Yeah, so they found each other and he's gone ploughing in. Ploughing in. Not only has he come out at capture and could have won this match, he's just gone ploughing in before I've even had a chance to get round. So we're back to square one again now. It's like me versus an E75, pretty much here. What I'm relying on here, what's my plus points? Turret armour, fire rate, 8 rounds. I've got penetrating ability in, but I don't think I'm going to need them because I don't want to be trying to look for weak spots basically. I want to get to his sides and his rear, and I don't really need 8 rounds to pen them. So I know he's, alright, thanks for that, I know where he is. I just saw him. I'm making my way over, open his, he's not moved, thank God for that. If he'd have gone down into that channel, in there, I'd have been struggling, but he stopped out open, he knows where I'm going to take a whack here to get up close and personal, but it is what it is. That side armour's not too clever, just getting the gun down now.
3 shots by looks
so kind of pinning to the side. It's probably going to get a shot in me at this point. But one more, can we get one more in him? And this is going to be a lucky on roll here. If he rolls high, I'm gone. Bang in the hand. What we're left there with 85 hit points, and we've done it. Finished him off. 7 kills, 26 shots.
I don't even notice you got 7. Well done.
Yeah, pretty good game for a 432. Ridiculously hard to get mastery by doing a 432. I mean, that's
silver.
It's a brilliant tank. 7,000 damage, 1,500 blocked.
I expected you would block a lot.
Yeah, and then 400 assisted just
mastery badge.
This tank's so underrated.
And devastating.
It's unbelievable.
No top gun.
And in this next video, we've seen there how it's a strike tank, how it can harass people and kill things. In this next video we've got covered up, we're going to show pretty much how it can do different roles. It's not pigeonholed into kind of playing one kind of play style. So we're joining it here now. I'll let you pronounce this, Mark.
Yeah,
there you go.
Okay.
At this point, teammate Brett is pushed up to the left and he's spotting them from that hill there.
Does he do it in this game?
I think he dies.
How soon?
I don't know. Actually, I can't remember.
I'm sure Brett always dies quickly.
It gives us more chance to talk about the rest of this tank.
Yeah.
Right, 760 metre signal range. Fantastic.
He's still alive. He's still alive.
That's just brilliant.
Sorry, I was messing around.
760 metre signal range as well. So
that's good.
It's not struggling to communicate at all or fire out. 50 rounds of ammo, so if you found out, shot in there. Brilliant shot, damages turret as well.
It's accurate, this
Yeah,
thing,
I
isn't it?
really do like this tank.
Yeah.
I mean, the strange thing about this tank is it's the successor to the 416 at Tier 8, which the frying pan.
Oh, okay.
They're very similar looking tanks, same turret on the back, thing you reverse round. I did
Yeah.
not like the 416.
I thought this was a frying pan.
Well, they can be either. They both look like them. This
Sorry.
one's probably more like a frying pan.
Oh, it's in your way, man.
Close up or a mobile lander. The Tier 8 other variant on the medium line of Russian is the T44, which I absolutely love.
Oh, okay.
You'd think when it comes to Tier 9, I'd love the T54 and I wouldn't like the 432. It's the opposite way around. I absolutely love this frying pan, the 432. It's not that I don't like the T54, I just prefer this.
Oh.
Whereas before, I preferred the T44 drastically, and we're getting flagged here. I'm kind of waiting for this game to develop to see where...
First one I've seen you miss.
Yeah, to see where everything we're going to go, where are we needed, and we're kind of not pushed anywhere. It's Tier 10, so I'm not top dog anymore. They're in field, they're on side, they're up the hill, they're pretty much everywhere. Just holding on to that shot so we get one in.
Yeah,
but it's meant we've been spotted. We should really not have fired this. But there you go. Oh, no. Shot on the side. Can we get one more into him until he buggers off? Yeah, one in there.
You're hanging your ass out, mate.
And at this point, there's an heavy tank and an artillery. You can see him back down at the B1, B2 area. We'll take another shot, bounce it off his turret. Right, no one's going to mark them guys up. Scout tank's not really interested in it. We're going to try and do that role ourselves. I run optics on my 432, not binos or anything like that. Gun rammer I've got on there, and I think I might be running vents. That's my preferred loadout equipment wise.
Okay.
There's other things you can do, gun lane drive, but it's not really bad at aiming, so that's not really needed.
I assume you're
just tell teammates, cover me now, I'm going to light these guys up. And I've seen all the shots coming in, I know there's some over there.
Some?
And what we're going to, this video, I really want to show just how strong that turret is.
Okay.
Just to prove how defensively brilliant this tank is. But it's, like I said before, it teaches you to defend yourself because you've got to point your gun at them. And the only way you can point your gun at them is to be face on. So it keeps it helps itself basically. So we've lit a few up there, Lerva. Can we get a shot into the side of his turret? Bop, we get one in there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that went in.
A few more spotted target. Oh my god, there's a T110E4 there. I don't want to be mixing it up with him.
No, not yet.
I've got this nice little bit of recline. It's just enough so I can still use my 4 degrees of gun depression. It's not. I don't know why. It's really strange that you don't really notice it when you're playing the game as such. It don't become that much of an issue. I don't know why. I think you just automatically play a way that you need to get round it. And I don't know. It can be an issue. We've seen it there that the slightest little bit of incline, just as you're going to shoot, can fire your shot all over the place. But
yeah, I think you've ended up with the whole team on your side.
Yeah. Well, we're still lighting them up here. I mean, Scout Tank's decided he's going to come over and try and get a bit
you've
of piece
got one
of
left. I saw he was dead on this side. I thought you only had one.
No, he's coming across now a bit of that. Let's try that 8 round into that Dragon's turret. You know, it's hard, but we've got 330mm pen. We might just get lucky and hit one of the flat spots on it. And what we've got,
you're racking them up, aren't you?
Assisted damage shots are coming in. Team's clicked on really. You can see them all on that little ridge line behind me. They're not spotted now.
Ooh, smashed him,
artillery. But I knew it was going to come in there. Oh, T110E4. I'm stuck here. And there's that reliability that we're talking about. He must be.
You were lucky.
He's on fire there now. Bop. Finish one into me. That's nice. So we get back now. We've only got a few hit points left. We're not really going to be able to take a shot off some of them guys down there, but we can a few. But you can see few of them are bow, some have fell short. It's that sleek and that small. You can show very little of your tank and the most armoured bit of your tank, and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
It's like a mini all-down beast.
Oh, they're coming in, aren't they, on your turret?
But it's just beautiful because they can't do. If they try to come and get me here at this point, they can't. They get even more exposed and even more shots will come in from the side of me. Completely turn this game around. For us pinned up on that hill, just coming over here, just one simple manoeuvre.
That is accurate.
Here's that 8 round, and you can see that it can pen even the old Type 59 as it is turret. He don't struggle. Well, now we're going to move up here now. Who's left?
Like you say, you've turned this game right round.
What does artillery do when it's under threat?
Suicide.
Get ready for it. There it comes. There we go, like a duck to water.
Was more one.
The old motherland here. There's that gun depression. You see, you kind of just work it straight away. You just figure out what's happening. You've got to have a good gyroscopic feel of how your tank's riding across the top. There you go. Bounce that armour again. You can see that even frontally, 120mm, it sounds like it's paper, but look how sleek it is and angled.
It's quite low actually.
Yeah, you've really got to witness its lower plate to guarantee a penetration on it.
That's it. Just
that is so small, and you can see how nimble it is and moving about it is.
Yeah.
It's hard to hit.
You only got one kill though.
Yeah, but we did a fair bit of damage, racked it up, and we spotted nearly everything over that far side, so we claimed a fair bit of assisted damage.
Oh, you did.
Over 2.5, 4.5
Very
assisted.
nice.
You can see that you can play as a baby scout with a load of armour.
Yeah,
The 432, it can withstand it, yeah. So we finished fairly well.
Brett's fairly at the bottom again, but he did well. He did nice, actually. He had a good game,
I forgot to mention, we've seen it already through the video, but 1700 hit points as well. Which
yeah, that's a lot actually for medium.
There's a lot of things on this tank that are kind of average for its tier, but the main thing it's got is its DPM.
Come round it up quick then for us.
Right, its plus points, DPM, that's the main one. 2,800, superior to anything else at tier 9. Doesn't sound a lot, but it does work. It is effective. You've seen how accurate the gun is, it's quite reliable as well. Frontal armour, excellent. 120mm on its hull, 248 on its turret. Angled beautifully, you've got a dome turret.
Yeah, I like
proper
that.
slope front.
Yeah, it's a good
Your lower
tank.
plate's a bit weak, but if you can face hug it, we'll probably put a clip in here now showing you its face hugging abilities where no one can really touch it. You're going to get editing skills going here, Campbell. So yeah, we're going to see one of them clips. I'm going to demand it. We're going to splice one in there. Its mobility as well, 55 kilometers an hour, as well as being agile, left and right movements, pretty good. And it's proper low silhouette, low slung silhouette. It's a pain in the arse to hit. You can aim for that lower plate, but you're probably going to hit it in turret and bounce up. Negatives: the gun aim and the penetration.
Gun aim's quite good.
This is what I'm talking about with the guns. He's got two guns, both 100mm. One's got more pen, but doesn't aim in as quick. So it's catch-22, whichever one suits you. But for 19mm extra penetration, I will not use that gun.
Stick with the one you had.
I'd stick with the M63 gun.
M63.
Improved aim time by 0.6 or a second. So we're not talking a little bit, it's quite a bit. And improved fire rate as well goes with that. So I'd definitely go with that gun. Shell velocity, not bad, but it can be a bit at times. But the main drawback of the tank is the kind of the turret. I know it's main armour as well, but the fact that it only goes 180 degrees and the gun depression of only 4.
Yeah, get used to it though.
Yeah, but you work with it, you live with it, and like I say, the tank makes you play it how it needs to be played. But don't dismiss it, because you don't see many on Battlefield. There's not many. Everybody plays T-54s, and this has got the same gun, but with more armour. So try it out.
Yeah, I'd try it if I had time to XP it. That's it then, Killers05. Thank you very much for some really good games. That's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to make people subscribe. We need lots more, please. That's it. Laters.